What's up everyone and welcome! In this episode we're going to talk about a vulnerability in the WooCommerce Multi Currency plugin.
Oh, drat these computers. They're so naughty and so complex. I could pinch them.
A security vulnerability in the WooCommerce Multi Currency plugin could allow any customer to change the pricing for products in online stores. WooCommerce is a popular e-commerce plugin for WordPress-powered websites. The multi-currency plugin from Envato, meanwhile, allows e-tailers using WooCommerce to set pricing for international shoppers. The plugin automatically detects the customer's geolocation and displays pricing in the customer country's currency, with the exchange rate set either manually or automatically using current exchange rates. It has about 7,700, I think it's now 7,800 sales on the Envato marketplace. According to the Ninja Technologies Network, or NinTechNet, the issue is a broken access control vulnerability in version 2.1.17 and below, impacting multi-currency's import fixed price feature, which allows e-commerce sites to set custom prices, thus overriding any prices calculated automatically by the exchange rate. The import function, import_csv, is loaded by the wmc_bulk_fix_price AJAX hook in the WooCommerce Multi Currency /includes/import-export/import-csv.php script. According to NinTechNet analysis on Monday, the function lacks a capability check and a security nonce, and therefore is accessible to all authenticated users, which includes WooCommerce customers. To exploit the problem, cyber attackers could upload a specially crafted CSV file to the site, which uses a product's current currency and the product ID. This allows them to change the price of one or more multiple products, researchers explained. The vulnerability is particularly damaging for online shops selling digital goods because the attacker will have time to download the goods. So I could change the price from $190 to 0 or 1, pay the 1, download the product, and I got a $190 digital product for $1 or 0.
Why did I do it?
It's important to verify every order because the hack doesn't change the product's price in the back end. Hence, the shop manager may unlikely notice it immediately. So the back end could still be showing the correct price, but the price I pay with my card is only $1. So you only notice it, let's say, when you check your bank account and say, well, hey, why am I getting payments for only $1 when my products are $190 or $5,000 or whatever? To avoid becoming impacted, website admins should update to the latest version of the plugin, version 2.1.18, which contains a patch. WooCommerce users continue to face patching requirements lately. In late August, a pair of security vulnerabilities in the WooCommerce dynamic pricing and discounts plugin from also Envato were disclosed, which could allow unauthenticated attackers to inject malicious code into websites running unpatched versions. This can result in a variety of attacks, including website redirections to phishing pages, insertion of malicious scripts on product pages, and more. And in July, a critical SQL injection security vulnerability in the WooCommerce e-commerce platform itself and a related plugin was found to be under attack as a 0-day bug. The exploitation prompted WooCommerce to release an emergency patch for the issue, which could allow unauthenticated cyber attackers to make off with scads of information from an online store's database, anything from customer data and payment card info to employee credentials.
You know, I think the dealer is crooked.
So, what did we learn? Nothing? Without getting into a discussion or argument about whether or not you should even be using WordPress for an e-commerce platform and, for heaven's sakes, potentially storing credit card or payment information on your platform, there is a common theme here, or a universal theme, and that is maybe paying bottom dollar for, a plugin is not the wisest thing. So, there. Despite my distaste for WordPress, or at least how WordPress deals with the whole plugin ecosystem, I'm neutral on this. I think this is a universal issue. Now, a plugin costs $32. That's a steal, right? It is a steal. If you mean potentially stealing your customer's credit card information or stealing money directly out of your pocket by changing a price from, let's say, $190 to 0 or $1, then yeah, you're right, it's a steal. Now, I've personally done security audits on a number of plugins, all sort of cheapos for different CMS systems, as well as for websites that we're taking over to manage, and the cheapo plugins or modules that run those systems. And I have found massive code inefficiencies, tons of bugs, poor security practices and principles, signatures from dozens of different developers throughout the code, sometimes even talking nasty about the previous developer, which indicates a type of revolving door type of development where you get cheap developers, you get them to a certain point, and then you fire them, and then you get a new group in there. Now that historically has always led to poor quality and instability in the product itself. If you match that with how WordPress allows direct connection to any PHP file for a plugin, yes, you can use HD access to kind of block that, but it's not always possible. You can actually connect directly to a plugin's PHP file, like that CSV.php file, that has the flaw. So there is no security mechanism ingrained in WordPress to, let's say, pass everything through the index file, and then go, make sure it's sanitized before you actually allow it to interact with the plugin, let's say. That stuff doesn't exist. So you end up with breach after breach after breach after breach after vulnerability breach after vulnerability breach after hack after hack after hack after vulnerability breach, on and on and on and on. So with that, I say thanks again for watching. Don't forget to share. And if you haven't subscribed, and if you haven't, smash the bell. And I'll see you on the next episode. Take care.